You're watching Bet Republic TV with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And next up, we've got the London Derby at Upton Park between West Ham and Arsenal. Arsenal have got a great record in this fixture. They've won 7, drawn 5, and lost only twice in the last 14 meetings. But they're such a difficult team to read, Steve. They'll have done a lot of punters in midweek when they dominated the game against AZ Alkmaar and ended up drawing 1-1. But they didn't do you, did you? I think you bet the draw there, didn't you?
I did actually, yeah. I mean, I just not because I thought they take the foot off the gas. I just think that they are, when they don't dominate games, they're still vulnerable. And time and time again, long balls, free kicks, the dead ball situations when the ball goes in the box, they're just not, they can't handle it. And we saw that the other night. I mean, AZ had, I think, three either corners, dead ball situations, or just long punts forward. And I mean, they conceded one from such a ball. They just couldn't handle it, Arsenal. So, you know, all that great footwork, all the play and all the domination, which we love about Arsenal, you know, and we've come to recognise, you know, it's a bit galling when it counts for nothing, when one long ball into your box can't be dealt with.
Yeah. Well, they're 8-15 to win this game, and as a team who, you know, make mistakes like that, you've got to be absolutely sure about a team to back them away at 8-15.
Yeah, they're 8-15 because of the way West Ham are playing, aren't they? Let's be honest. I mean, West Ham, look, we get to a stage with West Ham where you're starting to wonder just how much they believe in what's happening at that club, you know. And somebody's got to get a grip of it. Someone's got to take that club over, and it's rudderless at this stage, isn't it? I mean, it's like, as I say, it's a ship with no captain. The club gets getting passed on to holding companies, and then another holding company just passes it on again. Somebody has to come in, hopefully, and own that club and get hold of it and get a grip on it, because at this stage it's floundering, isn't it?
Yeah, they're certainly struggling at the moment. If they're looking for a way to get anything out of this game, Steve, they might look at the way Blackburn played against Arsenal the other week. It sounds strange because Blackburn lost 6-2 in the end, but they had a bit of joy in the air, did
they? Did,
Blackburn.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt that Arsenal... I mean, I think the perfect example is Vermaelen. I mean, it sums up an Arsenal defender for you. He comes forward, he scores a marvellous goal, magnificent goal. He then gets done for the header, which they concede their first goal, and then subsequently gives away, which we all know was a penalty, which wasn't given. You know, and you're thinking, they've bought a defender who, let's be honest, is better on the ball than he is without it, which only Arsenal would do. But, I mean, that's what we love about Arsenal, isn't it? I mean, they are, you know, they're just, it's fantastic football to watch. But as I say, it would be a little bit galling for me if I played in a team that, you know, has so much of the ball, yet, you know, is capable of dropping points like they do.
Absolutely. And if you're Zola looking at that, what would you be thinking?
Well, I think you've got to look at. I mean, certainly I think you've got to flag up the opportunity when the ball goes in the box. The likes of Upson and Carlton Cole were very, very good in the air. You know, we saw Carlton Cole score the other week from a headed situation. We saw Matthew Upson score the goal last week from a corner. I think those types of players, if you're looking for an anytime goal scorer with a bit of value, might be worth looking at, because there's no doubt that Arsenal's still in a position where they can't handle that ball that goes into the box. Yeah,
Carlton Cole and Upson are the players to look out for on this game if you're looking at the goal score market. We haven't picked them out as any of our bets on the game, but we are backing West Ham to get, well, not to get something, but to do well in this match. We think the price on West Ham with a +1 goal start is too big. They're available at odds against 11-10, and you can only lose with this bet if Arsenal win by 2 goals or more. If Arsenal win by a single goal, then you get your stakes back, and if West Ham get a draw or they win the match, then you've got a winning bet, and 11-10 is not a bad price.
Have a look for Scotty Parker as well, see what's happening with Scotty Parker, whether or not he's involved.
Because he'll give them a bit of extra
money.
Yeah,
he's a bit stealing that midfield, isn't it, as well?
Absolutely. If he's playing as well, Scott Parker, he should certainly help them keep the goals count down. We're backing under 2.75 goals on this game at 19-20. Half your stakes will get put on the game having under 2.5 goals, and half your stakes will get put on the game having under 3 goals. So as long as there are under 3 goals, then you're going to make a profit. You're watching the Bet Republic Premier League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why not check out everything else that the website has got to offer? You can set up your own profile, and you can read all the latest football betting blogs. And to place some bets with us, all you need to do is click on the Bet UK link, which you'll find on the site.